It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on the ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G bag.
What we have right here are 8 to 9 large sweet potatoes. Not them sweet potatoes that look like a raisin. I mean, sweet potatoes that look like they have had water. Do not get them scrawny sweet potatoes and feed it to your family for the holidays. Also, and welcome back. Welcome back to Giselle Eats. Now, I have peeled and sliced these sweet potatoes. Please be careful. I am going to cover these with water and get them softened. I have 6 pie crusts. Now, if you're following this recipe, follow the recipe for 6 sweet potatoes. I mean 6 sweet potatoes. 6 pies. I don't know what to tell you to do for 2 pies. I don't use less potatoes, use less ingredients. Taste along the way. So we have our 8 to 9 large sweet potatoes. We added a cup and a half of sugar. We added a stick and a quarter of butter, and we're going to start the process of blending the sugar. You want it to be hot because that's going to help let that sugar dissolve very, very well. Once we get that sugar and butter incorporated really well, of course, we'll move to a mixer. But we want to add all our ingredients in first by hand. And this also gives you the opportunity to remove some of the strands that be inside of your sweet potato. Now we're going to taste it for sweetness. That's what that first taste is for, to see if they're sweet enough. Now don't have your auntie ankle needing to be amputated next week for putting too much sugar. Now my pies can hold it because I made sure I had enough sugar. Now if you don't want all of that sugar, by all means make you a sugar-free pie and see if your guests will come back. Now I'm going to add a splash of coconut extract, a drop or 2 of butter extract. There was a full tablespoon of vanilla, and I put in a teaspoon of lemon extract. Now when it comes to your cinnamon and nutmeg, put as much as you want. I like a lot of cinnamon and nutmeg, so I tend to always use more. This is the most important ingredient. That salt. You have to add in that pinch of salt. That is your elevation. That's what's going to take your sweet potato pie from regular to amazing. Trust me, add that pinch of salt. You're going to need it. Here's the second taste. Now that is a clean fork. You're going to taste it. Make sure you're getting all of your notes. You hear your soprano, you hear your alto, your tenor, and your bass is coming through, holding that bottom down. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's good. So, for 6 pies, I'm going to add in 6 eggs and a can of milk and 2 tablespoons of sifted flour. Now this recipe is moving very fast because y'all know I'm used to doing longer content, but this is our holiday special. And I don't want to hold you guys too long. Now, the dial back to those pies. Now I poke those and put those in the oven to pre-cook your crust. They were not raw. They was not frozen. They were room temperature. I poked the holes and I placed them in the oven just to cook them a little bit. Not all the way, just a little bit. Because I don't like my crust too crunchy and flaking. So that's what I did with the pies. So I'm going to say maybe 2 or 3 minutes watching it. But what we're doing here is we're adding in the eggs and the milk. I combined the eggs and the milk together and I'm alternating. I'm using 6 eggs. So basically 1 egg per pie. I have 6 pies. I have 6 eggs. If you're going to do 2 pies, you're going to do 2 eggs. You probably won't. Well, you might use up all of this milk, but I I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you if you're gonna use up all your milk. This is a lot of pies. This is a lot of pies. So, get out your calculators and you get the multiplying and dividing and crisscross applesauce on how to bring this recipe down. Now, y'all know I cook for an army. Y'all know. Now, if your sweet potatoes are too hot, make sure you temper your eggs. So add a little bit of your filling to a small bowl, drizzle your eggs in slowly, and temper them. If not, you'll have scrambled sweet potato pie, and your family will be very upset. And don't blame me, because number one, I told y'all to not make this many pies and not to scramble them eggs in these sweet potatoes, okay? This is an important recipe. You can't mess this up. I would just say make the 6 pies. Don't even try to subtract. Don't make the 6 pies. Just make the 6 pies. You can do it. Give them away. 'Tis the season. I'm pretty sure you done gave other things away that you shouldn't have. Now, you want to make sure you sift this flour. This is 2 tablespoons. You want to sift your flour. This is an important step. Adding that pinch of salt is important. Pre-baking your pies is important. You can't put this half-cooked dough on frozen pies. So you make sure you pre-bake those pies. And tasting. This is one recipe that is specially made for your family. You figure out what flavors they like and you add it accordingly. There's really not a right or wrong. Well, there is definitely a wrong way. And you should be told about it if you make it the wrong way. But customize it to you. If you like extremely sweet things, then make it sweet as hell. But if you want a good equally balanced, this is the perfect recipe. It's perfect for coffee. It's perfect with your coffee in the morning. It's perfect to give away. I've given away many sweet potato pies. This has been a rough year for many of us. And giving someone a pie is the least your sorry ass could do. Except for your mother-in-law. Except for your mother-in-law. Does she deserve a pie? Anyways, get this good, smooth, and creamy. Make sure there is no strands in these pies. We want this as creamy as possible. Okay? You hear me? In the oven, 350 degrees for 45 minutes. And here we go. Perfect sweet potato pies. Bye.